What can you say, Victor?
So why are you such a Grinch? How come the Bereans don't have a nativity scene?
Not scriptural.
Why?
Well, we know that, first of all, the 25th of December is not Jesus' birthday. We can celebrate his birthday when we think it happened, but we know for a fact that December 25th is not the day that Jesus was born.
That's for the next video.
Okay, and we know there were no wise men there. The wise men were not in Bethlehem. They didn't come the night that Jesus was born. Jesus was not born in a manger. He was born in a stable and laid in a manger. So there's a lot of things that are a problem. It doesn't mean you can't celebrate it. I think we should celebrate the birth of Jesus. If we're sticking to that, that's fine. But if we incorporate Santa and family traditions because they make us feel good, then we're doing it wrong.
What about the gifts? Is that biblical?
Well, the gifts are a remembrance of what the wise men, the Magi, brought to the Christ child when he was in his home as a small boy in preparation for them leaving to go to Egypt. God provided for Mary and Joseph and gave them gold, frankincense, and myrrh, and they were able to use that as their income when they fled Herod and went to Egypt. So God provided for them before he told them they were going to need to go and flee Herod because Herod wanted to kill the Christ child.
So let me ask you this. What do you think about like churches that have nativity scenes and all that? Is their pastor not biblical or they don't care? Or what do you think is going on there?
I think a lot of times the pastors are more concerned with how the people feel than whether it's right or not. And that's the definition of a tradition. People doing things that they think God will be okay with, or doing things that make them feel good. I'm a good Christian because I give gifts at Christmas time. And that's not what the Bible says we're supposed to be about. We're supposed to be pleasing God and worried about our testimony and being a disciple. And it really isn't just about being nice to each other for part of the year. We're supposed to be giving and generous all the time, not just at the end of the year when people say we should. And the reason that happens is, society, civil society, they give bonuses at the end of the year. And so it's a good time to give gifts because a lot of people have a little bit more money at the end of the year than they do during other times. So it works out. But the Bible says you're supposed to be generous all the time. Jesus wasn't born in December. He was born in the fall. The Bible tells us that Yom Teruah is the day we are to remember the arrival of the King, and that is in the fall. That's during the 7th month, and it's actually the pagan holiday that we see celebrated today, which is Rosh Hashanah. The Hebrew Jewish people celebrate Yom Teruah. They've changed the name, they've changed the purpose. They said, give everybody apples and honey, and let's have a good new year. And God says, that's the 7th month, it's not the 1st month. So that's just another sign that the Hebrew people are not paying attention because they brought that back with them from Babylon.